Hello, hello! And welcome back as I spread out and prepare to milk this galactic cow for all she's worth. In Perfidious Speed plays Stellaris. Damn Skippy construction complete. Specifically, what did we complete construction of? Oh, right, this frontier outpost. Sweet, that's 10 more dank minerals. See, the spreading out and milking this cow is already paying freaking dividends. And somebody right now would be like, Pete, you don't actually, you're aware you don't actually have cows, right? And yeah, we don't actually have cows. You're not wrong. No actual cows exist in our empire. But it's a big galaxy. You don't know what lies out beneath the hoary beyond. There could be a race of cow people out there just waiting for me to come find them, conquer them, put them in a nice big pasture, keep them bare-hoofed and pregnant until they can't stay pregnant anymore, and then carve them into steaks. I suppose, I mean, if we really got desperate and we really needed another source of milk, we could always come here to our friends on Bagash and toss these fungus men into a blender with some water and emulsify them. Then we could just call it fungus milk. But do I really want to do that? I kind of don't. I mean, all the fungus milk thing is going to get us sued by the Dairy Council, and nobody wants to get sued by the Dairy Council. Plus, it's fungus milk, man. I'd have to come up with some kind of really cool sounding name in order to market that effectively. And that's going to be a really tough sell. Fungus milk, man. It just sounds gross on your tongue. Fungus milk. Just saying it. It kind of like brings the bile to the back of your throat. And I'm not creative enough to come up with a name strong enough to sell it. What are we going to go with? What name makes fungus palatable? I suppose you could call it like milk taki. But that seems maybe a little too niche. You could go for the more approachable mushroom. But then all we're doing is trading getting sued by the Dairy Council for getting sued by Mojang and Microsoft. I like Minecraft. I don't want to be in a lawsuit with those guys. They seem like a relatively okay group of cats. Not a distraction. What specifically are you doing at the moment? You're just chilling at home, right? And then we have the Boldly Goes, which is our actual exploration fleet. So these ships, let's haul them back to Earth if we can. Just why don't you guys head on back to Sol? And in fact, you know what? Go beyond going back to Earth. Let's have you guys go ahead and go back into orbit around Earth, in fact. So grab the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Strike Force. You guys can come on back here to Earth. And in fact, not a distraction. Are you around Earth? You are not. What are you doing? Just sitting out at the wormhole station? You guys are just chilling and serious? What are you doing over here? Wasting money, that's what you're doing. Knock it off. Go back to Earth. You got no business sitting out here. If you guys want to go idle, be loafing and killing time, go do it somewhere useful. Go do it in a place that doesn't freaking cost us money, you jerks. I mean, technically we do have, I suppose Sirius probably doesn't cost us money anyway. We do have a station in Sirius, so, We could colonize Aether. It does have an 18 population continental world. I'm thinking about it. 18 pop is not as much as I'd like, but we only have 3 potential locations left to settle. One of them is going to be Nethys, and I'd like another one. I really want to try and find some planets out here in like the nether regions. Some planets that aren't terrible. Unlike these planets here, see, which are... There's a population 22 Gaia world. I see that the Bacterian hierarchy is in the neighborhood. I may have to murder them and take that. Because this must be colonized. That must be colonized effective yesterday. Okay, so construction ship Goibnu, we're gonna haul you back. I need a way to get over here, like soonest. If we build a wormhole station in Monkadir, that'll let us build. Okay, we're gonna actually have to chain up some wormhole stations here. So Goibnu, head on over here. What are you? You're all the way up there? I mean, it should still just be like 1 jump back. Well, actually, it's 2. Anyway, hurry the fuck up. Wait, what were you doing? Goibnu? You know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter what you were doing. Whatever you were doing, you're not doing it anymore. You're coming over here and you're building a wormhole station. Move your ass. We got to get a colony ship over here. Honestly, I'm thinking about taking the not. You know what? Not a distraction. Get over here. Oh, you're right. You can't because we don't. These sons of bitches. The Bacterian hierarchy has a science vessel there. Okay, you know what? Not a distraction. Come back to Sol, actually. I'm sorry, I gave you orders and then immediately contradicted those orders, and now I'm contradicting those orders again. I feel kind of bad for what I've done. I'm jerking you guys around. I'm yanking your chain. I can't give you clear directions. I'm everything I despise in my own, like, bosses. The people I work for, I hate it when they tell me to do one thing and then tell me to do something. Just make up your damn minds. That's all I want. Make up your damn minds. And keep them made up. Once they're made up, keep them that way. Don't constantly change my objectives. I don't want to be that guy. Stellaris is making me that guy.
System survey complete.
Okay, system survey complete. Our science... Hey, wait a minute. Shang Tan, how is it that you're up here sitting on your can not doing shit? You know, in the Peterian Empire, sitting on your can not doing shit, it's really frowned upon. That's all I'm going to say. So why don't you survey that system and then... You know what? Survey that system when you're done with that. And then when you're done with those things, why don't you come over here, maybe start surveying some of this shit? What do you say? You wanna do a little survey in there? So we've been to all of these systems. We've been to the edge of known space. We have seen what there is to see. Meanwhile, the Boldly Goes is going to go keep scouting stars for us. All right. Acceptable. Boldly Goes, continue. Your plan is a solid one. The Goibnu is idle. Oh, the Goibnu has reached its destination. Goibnu, you reach your destination. What you should be doing now that you have reached it. Why are you a science ship? What's a science ship? Oh. Okay. Never mind. You're not Sanchez at all. Build a wormhole station here. We're going to build up a little bit of cash and prizes. Okay, some repairs are complete on the Not a Distraction. That's good. We also want to build up our energy credits. We lost a lot of energy credits during the war. Like a lot of energy credits during the war. And I want to get a chance to sort of start restockpiling those if I can. Mostly because we're going to be using them for some ship upgrades. The Not a Distraction fleet is going to require significant maintenance in the very near future. We want to make sure we've got plenty of available resources in order for that. I really don't like the fact that somebody is over here by this Gaia world. Like, not even a little. I don't like it at all. This wormhole station, you're saying, Pete, that's very suboptimally placed. You're not wrong, but we got to be able to make a jump corridor. I'm probably just going to drop another one over here in, like, Mirok, and then we'll just call it a day. I'm hopeful I can build those outside of my own space. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can build wormhole stations outside my own space. You finished that already? Damn, Goibnu, you fast, girl. She don't mess around. All right, get your ass over to Mirok and build us another wormhole station. As soon as this wormhole station is built, I'm going to start... You know what? In fact, I'm just going to start building a colony ship right now. There's no reason to not... Why waste time? We just build it. Build the colony ship. Earth, we should upgrade you to a level 3 spaceport, too, while we're at it. In fact, we should start doing a lot of spaceport upgrades here. We can upgrade you. I want at least 2 locations that are going to be capable of cranking out destroyers. St. Peter's doesn't even have a spaceport. It would not really hurt to have a 3rd location capable. Which one of you is larger? It really wouldn't hurt at all. Okay, so Peter's. You know what? We're going to have you build a spaceport as well. I guess standard missile defense. Oh, we don't have enough minerals. That's fine. We just queued up a lot of production. We're banking minerals fast as shit, too. You know what? We'll just leave that be for now. Shang Tan, weren't you supposed to be... What is it that you're doing? You're our world's greatest scientist. Where are you and what are you doing? HIMS says Stevedore. No, that's not you. This is you, right? What are you doing, Woo? Shouldn't you be researching? Yeah, you're supposed to be researching this Cybrex base. Hurry up and do it before you die, because you're the last person that we have that can do it. We only have 1 level 5 scientist. Woo! And you're it. Where are we? Oh, we're colonizing. Oh, San Pietego. Right. Got it. Okay, hold on. Let's pause this for a minute. The Carabnar progenitors. Are they called the Carabnar because they're really into Carib? Or are they called the Carabnar progenitors because they look a little bit like crabmen? Peterians, how delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. You're gonna be, you're glad for now. That's all I gotta say. You're glad for now. You're a fanatic xenophile, must always give aliens full citizenship. Increased opinion for other species. Can't use full native interference policy. Cannot use no refugees policy. Trust growth really fast to get huge diplomatic influence. Keep to yourselves, aliens. Empress Yellow Nectar greets you, Karabai. Authoritarian Empire. Okay. Your kind will not threaten our empire. You know what? Keep to yourselves, aliens. Just, I got my space over here. You have your space over here. Let's pretend that this is back before Facebook was founded and people still cared about MySpace. Cybrex artifacts recovered. +1 engineering research. Okay. Got 150 engineering research, which is useful. We can always, make use of more research. Hey, also construction ship Guibnu. You know what you're supposed to be doing, right? You're supposed to be assembling a wormhole station, and I can't help but notice that you are not doing that. So why don't you go ahead and do that? My colony ship, when it's complete, has got to be able to get its ass over here. Also, we've got all these delicious systems that are not having anything done to them. And I feel remiss in the fact that we're not doing anything to those systems. So let's build a spaceport. And with what we have left, we have to have like one other place that's capable of producing. I think we just have two, actually. Two locations that are capable of producing ships. Petersburg's going to upgrade. After you're done that, I want you to make a science ship for me. Pete, you branching out into more? Yep, I'm going to get another scientist. I want a third scientist. The galaxy is opening up before us like the mouth of a baby in a narrative story game about exploring the house of your dead ancestors. Or alternatively, something more mundane, opening like the petals on a flower. Opening like a prom night dates legs. I mean, there's the metaphors for it really are endless. Boldly goes. Why are you idle? Again, idleness will not be tolerated in the Peterian Empire. Idle hands, devil's playthings. You guys, you should know these things by now. So let's have you boldly go. Well, you can't boldly go there. Can you boldly go here? Yes. So boldly go there, then boldly go here, and boldly go here. And then perhaps boldly go to, well, all of these other places we have already boldly gone to. What about this one? Can you boldly go here? Oh, that one's outside ours. All right. Well, boldly go to those locations, boldly goes. To boldly go where boldly goes. And potentially where only Captain Kirk has gone before. On, a prom night date with that hot green chick from Yamacron 3.
Construction complete.
She asked if she had a really good prom-vitation ceremony. Kirk felt obliged. He felt compelled. So the Stevedore is done building whatever it has done built. Stevedore, shouldn't you also be building research stations? Oh, build research stations. Actually, I must have ran out of minerals earlier. That's fine. I got a feeling like running out of minerals is a thing that ain't going to be happening to the Peterian Empire too much more frequently. The science ship Sagacious is doing jack shit. Well, here, research this anomaly. No, not you. God damn it, Woo. Wait, did you already research that? Oh, you already researched this anomaly. Right, I guess you're done. All right, well, I was going to say God damn it, Woo, but actually I care less now. Although I don't really want you researching level 1 anomalies. That's a waste of your not inconsiderable talents. We know where there are planets, and we're going to be putting one on this Gaia world, so here, just come survey this system. Well, we can't yet because we can't get there. Right, okay. Woo? Here, go, you know what? Just kill some time by surveying Ishtar. Ishtar, behold, I am the goddess Ishtar. I bring the light into dark places, etc., etc. Oh, Woo just died, didn't she? Nope! Actually, Woo's still kicking, but that governor died. Wait, are you done? Wormhole station is done! Okay, you know what? Forget it. Woo, cancel all of his orders. Come over here where this Gaia world is and begin surveying this system. And you know what? The surrounding systems as well. We got a lot of planets in really close proximity here. If we can get a colony ship on that world, we're going to get some really strong dividends out of it. And we should be able to... I don't know if we can dismantle this wormhole station or not. We would have overlapping wormhole station. I'm curious whether we'd be stuck over here. You know what? How much does a wormhole station possibly cost to maintain? It can't be... we'll just leave it. It's fine. I don't want to have to bounce through Earth, and I don't want to accidentally cut myself. Whoa. The Bacterian hierarchy. These guys are our vassals. If there are nation galaxies that are more worthless than the Peterian Empire, you have yet to meet them. Might I remind you who you work for, scumbag? You do remember, right? Who you work for, and that it is in fact me, the Peterian Empire. You are my vassal. So are we fixing to have to go to war with our own vassal? Is that what this is all about? Bacterian Heart? Man, they still hate us. Oh, we have closed borders? Oh, we can fix that. I shouldn't really have closed here. Okay, you know what? Here, I'll open my borders. There you go. Truce with the Peterians, under the Peterian. Yeah, you're my vassal. I'm not going to invite them to a federation. Integrating subject. Has to have been a subject for 3,600 days. It costs 350 influence. Well, we got the influence in spades. Also, is my science ship still not done? They're still working on it. Damn, Petersburg, y'all taking your time over there building that science ship. Somebody murdered a tile blocker. I can't believe they insulted us. I am sorry about the open borders thing, though. I just legitimately forgot. I assumed that our borders would immediately be open to our own vassals. So they don't like us because we were at war. They're xenophobic bigots, relative power of subjects. So we have minus 85 for relative power, which means they think they're almost as powerful as we are, huh? How? Okay. Their fleet power is equivalent, their naval capacity is equivalent, and their technology is equivalent, but it still says inferior. This subject is disloyal. Well, they're going to be even less loyal when they start murdering their citizens shortly. I don't know if we need an opinion, like a positive opinion, to have them successfully integrate or not. We also need to run through our planets very quickly and just see what's going on here. I want to make sure that every planet has a spot to grow a pop, even if that pop's going to be doing nothing once they've grown. This stuff all looks relatively respectable. Can we upgrade this? No. Oh, that's because it's not built yet? No, it's built. How come I can't upgrade you? Really feel like I ought to be able to upgrade you. You know what? I'm going to clear this last tile blocker. Doesn't cost that much. We'll also throw a mine on here because why not? Earth is kind of a dump, man. It really cranks out the power. Give Earth credit for that. Earth is a power-producing powerhouse. It's a powerhouse. Give me some more worthless minerals, I guess. Petersburg. Do you have population? Do you have one last spot to grow a pop? And then, all right, so we're going to clear this. And we can upgrade the power plant. Sure, why not? We always need more power. We're hungry for power. We're voracious for power. Both the electrical kind and also, you know, like political and military as well. We need power of all varieties. This person is doing nothing. You're unemployed. You're soon to... Well, here, don't be unemployed. You work in that tile and we'll grow a population in an empty tile instead. Look, see, now you're gainfully employed. Congratulations. Welcome to the mines. It's time to start breaking your backs, I suppose. Yeah, you gotta break your back somewhere. You might as well be doing it down in the mines. Yeah, that planet's a toilet and has plenty of room for expansion. We should definitely upgrade that. Any power plants we can upgrade, we are going to upgrade. I think we're probably sorted for food for the next little while. And we have opportunities. Oh, does this... Betharian stone. We really need to be able to clear mountain ranges. Betharian stone gives us those really awesome power plants that make a truckload of power. So let's go ahead and clear this tile blocker. Oh, we're out of what? We need more minerals. You still have room to grow pop. You technically still have room for humans to grow because we don't care about stinky fungus men. It's really only humans that we're worried about. You guys got plenty of space for spreading out. Alien Pets is going to give us a boost to happiness, which is nice. Yeah, this planet looks fine for a while. And San Pitega, we're still working on colonizing. So we're good. All right, all the planets are relatively well handled. We're going to have another colony ship going out very shortly. In fact, that colony ship is very near completed. Did our science ship get finished? We do. We have a science ship with no scientists. Well, let's fix that shit then. Can't have a science ship with no scientists, Pete. Oh, I beg to differ. I can have as many science ships with no scientists as I want. They're just not going to accomplish much. Plus 25% survey speed is probably what we're going to take. Bonus to research speed, bonus to survey speed, bonus anomaly research speed. Xing Tai would just be a decent scientist in general to have doing research back on Earth. How long? I mean, long, whoa, ain't long for this world. He's 76. You're like, oh, Pete, that's not that old. Yeah, you know, he's pushing it a little bit. I think we just hired the young roamer. This new young up-and-coming roamer we've been hearing so much about. Let's assign you. What about governors? Maybe we should hire a few more governors. How are we on our leader limit, I suppose, is how we should really define that. Are we a little low? Let's take a look. How many leaders can we have? We could have up to 2 more. Florencia Ibanez is busy governing. Oh, the governor of Earth died. What do? You live a long time. You give us bonus food and cheaper hydroponics farms. You give us research, though. You're good, but old. I would really rather just have somebody who lives a long time. That's the one key, I guess, to getting recruited into Peterian Empire. Your goal is just like, hey, you gonna live a while? Do you have good genetics? Because if so, you can be the governor of Earth, the crown jewel of the Peterian Empire. All you need is to be a strong, tall, strapping example of what it means to be humankind. The Boldly Goes is out there bouncing around the galaxy, going where nobody has ever gone before, and really all we care about is that we have tall soldiers at home running the show. So Boldly Goes, it's time to boldly go. There you go. And then let's just bounce you all over everywhere until all of these systems have been more or less visited. That's not going to take that long, really. And then the Boldly Goes can just come back home. You can boldly go home. How bold of a move is that? Well, I mean, he went and then he boldly came back. It was a pretty bold move. Construction ship, why don't you come down here? And 450 gold to build all those mining stations. I said gold when I meant minerals, but in the meantime here, come build a research station. There's no reason for this to not be being built. We have the minerals for that. And there's nothing over here we really need. Echio system has been fully surveyed. That leaves us with another idle oh, hello, who are you? Oh, we found the Krabnar. They're up here. Relative power, overwhelming. Their naval capacity is overwhelming. Their technological level is overwhelming. Wow. They also don't really like us very much. Mostly because we're slavers and xenophobes and ugly. Oh, they're a fallen empire. Largely beneath their notice. Good, let's hope that we remain largely beneath their notice. I guess fallen empire would explain why there's so much... Man, this is like the shittiest start of all time, by the way. We're right between like 2 really fanatic militarist empires, and then on our northern border, what do we got? Fucking fallen empire, man. This blows. This start. It's real terrible. Is my colony ship done yet? My colony ship is done. Where is it? There it is. Come over here and colonize this Gaia world. In fact, I don't even... just go colonize it. Planet has not yet been surveyed. Well, hurry up and survey it. I've got a colony ship waiting in orbit. Move your ass. Who's over there? Who's supposed to be surveying that? Is that you, Woo? Of course, it's the Sanchez. Even in death, the Sanchez continues to disappoint. That guy, he couldn't smell success if you strapped it on him and spritzed it with it at the cologne counter in a department store. Okay, not a distraction. All of you strike forces, please just like merge into one fleet. What do you say? Let's put you guys back together where you belong, into one. Oh wow, our naval capacity has gone up a bit as well. That's good. We want more naval capacity. Also, we want the ability to build destroyers so that when the time comes, if these back-turned sons of bitches decide they're going to revolt, we can just go destroy them. Yep, a 22 Gaia world. We gotta get us some of that. This is like a Thomas Rhett joint up in here. I gotta get me some of that. So which planet was it that needed tile blockers cleared? It was like Petersburg, right? Yeah, clear this. Oh, and you know what? Clear this instead. We still have room for you to grow population, and probably what we should be doing is let's do a little building while we're here too. Basic science lab is fine. I want this Betharian stone though. Oh, there's nobody working that tile. I wouldn't mind giving up some minerals in exchange for science. So, you know what? Here, I don't need your one food. Why don't you come do this instead? And in fact, I'm going to Oh, we put a frontier clinic on there. We can upgrade the frontier clinic? To what? Oh, to a frontier hospital. Well, I mean, we could if we had the mineral. Wait. Cannot be built on homeworld. Oh. Requires a planetary capital on a planet. Okay. Well, Petersburg is not our homeworld, but we don't have a planetary capital. So I guess we can't upgrade that, but I would really rather have the, that's fine. I would rather have the 2. Then 1 mineral and 1 food. We've got food fairly well covered right now. Boldly goes, your ass should be boldly going to somewhere. Yeah, you still are. Okay. All of our science ship, no, the Arbiter ain't doing shit. Hey, Arbiter. Here, you know what? You're just getting a series of tasks. Your goal is to survey all of these systems. Come talk to me when you're done. Until then, Alejandra, I don't want to hear a peep out of you. Not a damn peep. Get to work, you bum. I won't tolerate vagabonds and lazy bones in this empire. We got a fallen empire to our north, man. They're right on our borders, and in fact, with Neathus up here, we're going to be bumping up against them. Also, I can't help but notice that door fill is not getting its door filled. And I feel like probably the solution to that is to build another construction ship as well. So let's just knock that out. Give me a 3rd construction ship. The Peterian Empire is booming here. We got a Silver Town kind of a population boom going. We're like Tombstone, Arizona. This is an important decision for us. What do we want to go with? Domination, I like. Governor, okay, what do we get for adopting you? Cheaper war demands, that's good. Plus 20 acceptance to accepting our, okay, when we try and subjugate, that's good. 30% research speed bonus and 1 ascension perk. Okay, it's intriguing. What about supremacy, though? Border range, I like. More fire rate for our ship. Which one has the better? You know, prosperity is interesting, too. Makes building mining stations way cheaper, which is it doesn't sound like much, but that's all the faster you can build mining stations. It also makes our terraforming costs much lower on full adoption, which I really, really like too, because we've got some not great planets. Private colony ship. Energy grid and energy nexuses now build unity. We have more than a few energy grids. That would be useful. Ship and building costs reduced by 15%. I mean, that's just solid. Upkeep goes down. Building. I mean, this is just lower upkeep for everything. I'm really leaning towards prosperity. Harmony? No, you can go eat a dick, Harmony. There's no harmony in the Peterian Empire. We fight, and there's no diplomacy in the Peterian Empire. What about discovery? Research stations are a 1/3 cheaper. And just a flat 10% increase in research speed. That's pretty good. Lower anomaly fail risk. Okay. Cheaper scientists. Planetary Survey Corps is intriguing, but not great. Polytechnic education is kind of uninteresting, and faith in science. You know, no. Discovery is... If you were going to go Discovery, if you did this in the very, very early game, I feel like, yeah, this would actually be strong, but we're beyond the point where its strength is really going to help us. Do I want bigger borders? I mean, always. I always want bigger border range. Domination is also really good, though. It's easier for us to conquer people and make them do what we want. Governor skill increased by 2 and 2 extra leaders. That's pretty good. Viceroys is all right. Star Lords is also very good. Protection racket is pretty good. Fleet levies is also really good. And vassal acculturation is, all of these things are really good. Domination is great. I'm thinking prosperity, though. But domination, I mean, our goal is to dominate. No, we're taking domination. We're doing it. Next time we have a war, we'll try not to fuck it up completely by having terrible war goals. We'll try and do a little bit better. So what do we got here? Earth, Petersburg, St. Peter's. We got Pittsburgh, not to be confused with Pittsburgh. Oh, hey, Beetlejuice Prime. Are you inhabited only by humans? You are. You're a human-only planet. That means you get a name. Congratulations. You're no longer Beetlejuice Prime. You're Pete Cago. There we go. Sweet home, Pete Cago. Then we got San Pitego. But gosh, still has Stinky Fungus Man, and Varnan has I don't even remember what the native peoples of this planet are. Oh, right, the Kravadox. They've been slaves so long, I forgot they existed. I haven't seen a living Kravadox in living memory because they've been locked away in the mines for like the last 30 years now, roughly. I'm totally comfortable with it. So let's come here, build all of these mining stations, and when you're done with that, you know what? Build research stations on top of it. Anything else we need? Colony ships, construction ships, all constructing. Good. We want to keep it so. Science ships sciencing, construction ships constructing. The Boldly Goes is back to its joining the distraction fleet.
Construction
Transfer all, please. Of course, they can't make it easy because a ship won't ever go... Oh, well, I was going to say won't ever go rendezvous with its brothers, but that Boldly Goes is actually out in the ass into nowhere. Here, Boldly Goes, come back to Earth and say hi to the place of your birth. And in the meantime, Spaceport of Earth completed its construction queue. Our colony ship is on its way to colonizing. Actually, shouldn't our colony ship be here already? It's already here. How come you're not colonizing colony ship? You should really be colonizing this Gaia world. There you go. So, where do we... Holy crap, look at the power output potential for this planet. It is a veritable powerhouse. Well, we're dropping it here. Polygar Prime? No, this is going to be all humans. This is a Gaia. It's a Gaia. It's a wonder. Okay. This is going to be Pizza City. Yeah, no, I mean, it should be, that's too, Pizza City. Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little too much like Pizza City. Let's call it, oh, here we go. Peterson City. Capital of my home state, Missouri. Jefferson City. Well, you know, this is if Jefferson had been named Pete instead. Not Jeff City, it's Peterson City. Peterson City? Peterson City? Maybe it should have been Peterson City. It should definitely have been Peterson City. So we have an encounter. Encounter in Umik. Oh, I don't care about... Yeah, you know what? I'm not wasting time investigating these alien menaces. If they really want to have something going on with the Peterian Empire, you know what? We got shit to do. We don't have time to figure out whatever rock-banging click language you guys got with, like, glottal stops and shit where you're like... We don't have time to do that. If you want to talk to the Peterian Empire, you know what? Just fucking figure it out. You figure out, you translate us, learn English. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's a very ethnocentric worldview, Pete. It sure is. It's a very species-centric worldview, too. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. You want to talk to the Peterian Empire? Learn English. Otherwise, we don't need you, aliens. We don't need you. Sanchez has finished the survey. I don't really want to survey too much out here because, I mean, there is a planet up here which potentially we could colonize, but it's a dump compared to the planets that we have at our disposal down here. There is a habitable planet as here as well. It's a 14 ocean world. That's not that good. We got a tropical world and an alpine world in the same system. I do like systems that have multiple target planets. You're just a crummy ocean world. We've never even been to these places. Hey, Boldly Goes, you know, it wouldn't hurt you to boldly go out here, I suppose. Also, one of those has some sort of, like, research thing we're supposed to be doing. Let's have the Boldly Goes go finish that off. And you know what? While we're doing that, I think I'm going to boldly go out of this episode. Did we get a lot accomplished this episode? Not necessarily, but look at the Peterian Empire. She's really ballooning up here. We are ultimately going to wind up having to put the Bacterian hierarchy back in their place because those guys are getting a little too big for their britches. I don't think the second effort is going to be anywhere near as difficult as the first. And then I think once we take them out, maybe we will go crush the Eruxan Empire just to sort of get them out of the way. It's an interesting paradigm. In the meantime, HMS Sanchez, why are there all these enemy fleets? I mean, they're also relatively powerful. These alien fleets are quite dangerous. That's okay, though. Zangatang, you got shit to do. So start... Oh, where are you? You're clear up here? What were you doing? Surveying... Well, you know, I mean, you're up here. If you're up here, you might as well... It's fine. Just continue surveying. Here, survey this, and when you're done, maybe you survey this. Really, all we care about from you is just that you're getting EXP. So just here. We'll just... You can do this for, like, a while. Survey that as well, I guess. And if any of these planets turns out to be really amazing, we can always drop a frontier outpost on them. And we can drop our way out of this episode. I was trying to segue out a minute ago and got interrupted. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of the spreading out to milk this galaxy for all it's worth, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of Stellaris every single day. Sure, we haven't quite figured out chocolate fungus man milk yet, but we've got an abundant supply of fungus men at our disposal. We're ready to be processed into food. I think we'll manage to put 2 and 2 together and figure out how to get some chocolate in there. It's only a matter of time. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.